Karen demands we pay for the iPad her child broke. I work at a bowling alley, and today we had a large tournament, roughly 6 people on all 40 lanes. At the start of the day, it was nice and quiet until about 2 to 3 hours, and the kid, who was maybe 10 to 12, that was sat directly in front of the front counter, iPad, ran out of battery. The kid lost at this point, practically screaming at his mother to charge it or to play on her phone. She clearly didn't care. She basically told him to sit down and shut up. The kid only did half that. He started walking around the counter. Then he noticed the iPad we have behind the counter to help keep track of reservations and parties etc. His face lit up like it was Christmas morning. As I always do when a kid runs behind the counter, I stop them and say, "Whoa, little buddy, can't be back here." The kid then looked up at me, pointed to the iPad and said, "But I want it." "Sorry, little dude, but that's our important iPad. I can't let you have it," the kid said. "Oh," and walked away. Me, thinking that was the end of it, went back to tending to lane calls, score corrections, and all the usual stuff that happens when a tournament is going on. Then, about maybe 5 minutes later, I see out of the corner of my eye the kid sneaking around the side of the counter and reaching out to the iPad. Once again, I told him he can't have it, this time with a bit more of a strict tone to tell him I'm serious. With me still looking at him, he reached out more and more until he grabbed it and ran. Luckily, he didn't get far as he tripped over one of the many ball bags strewn across the floor from the bowlers. However, unfortunately, he landed on the tiled-off eating area, smashing the tablet on the ground. Naturally, the kid started bawling. I rush over, grab the iPad off the ground, only for some of the glass to fall out. The mother was none too pleased at this. She looked beet red as she hurried over and shouted, "How could you hurt my little pumpkin?" I explained to her the situation and how her child tripped and smashed the iPad, and she gave the stereotypical, "My child is an angel and can do no wrong" speech, and demanded that we pay her for a new iPad for her son. I told her that's not how this works, and she started to cause a scene. The tournament head came over, noticing the commotion, and asked what was going on. Obviously, we both gave out sides of the story. He then said that since the damage happened during his tournament, he would reimburse us for the damaged iPad, but the mother, son, and her bowler were all kicked out, and the bowler disqualified. Honestly, I feel bad for the bowler. He was doing pretty good in the tournament, but thanks to a crappy parent, it was all null and void. I talked with the official later, and he said that she's been a problem at other places before for similar issues, such as being too rowdy and not watching her kid. Apparently, she was warned at their last tournament that if it happened again, her son would be disqualified from the tournament. I feel bad for him, but oh well. Make sure to like and subscribe for more satisfying stories like this.